Montgomery County, we hired a new superintendent. So our new superintendent is Dr. Jack Smith. He is currently the interim or acting state superintendent. And I had an opportunity to meet him a couple of Saturdays ago at a state meeting that we were having for secondary school principals. And I really enjoyed meeting him. I think we are going to be in really good shape with hiring him. Certainly he is an experienced superintendent. He used to be the superintendent of Calvert County. So not only is he experienced, he also has experience from the state of Maryland as well. And then having worked at the State Department for a few years, he has a global perspective. And I just really got a good feel for him. I liked his background, and I think he understands a lot about what we need in Montgomery County Public Schools. So when Dr. Jack Smith, he will be making some rounds soon in Montgomery County. So if you have an opportunity to get out to meet him, and also let him know you're from Gaithersburg High School. Of course, you know, I let him know where I was from, and he says that he's certainly going to get by Gaithersburg. So I was excited to meet him and just really hear more about him. And I think I think the school board made a great decision in hiring him. And then, despite the snow, you know, the extra week vacation that everybody got, I actually got stuck. I was in Houston and couldn't get back for a few days. So, unfortunately, I was stuck out in 75-degree weather. But despite the snow, we did get the second semester started pretty smoothly, and believe it or not, we're getting ready for next school year right now. Students should have already brought home schedule cards to look at their selections. They would have had information on their teacher recommendations for next year. And so if you did not get a chance to look at that, you will also, at some point, you'll get what they have selected will come home. And if you have any questions or concerns about that, then you would want to, am I still here?
Oh, you are, yep.
Oh, okay, all right. So students are in the process right now of making their selections for next year, and you will get something in the mail once the final selections are done. And if you, like I said, if you have any questions or concerns at that point, you want to contact the counselor as soon as possible. We are also preparing our local summer school programs. So while we are not hosting the regional summer school this year, we do have our own local summer school program. So last year we offered some support for math and reading. We also, for any students who may have to repeat, like math classes, we did offer our own Algebra 1 and geometry last summer. We're going to offer some support for students taking AP classes. One of our teachers has put in a proposal to offer some calculus. For students who will be taking an AP calculus class, she's going to offer some assistance for them to get ahead. And then we, as always, we've always had an AP summer camp for first-time AP takers, including our rising ninth graders who will be taking their first AP class. So we, be on the lookout. We'll be offering some local summer school programs. And then we have a program called ACES, which is for our first generation college students. And we have a program for 9th and 10th graders, and additionally we have a program for 11th and 12th graders. And it is just extra support for our students who are first generation college going students. So we will be offering some additional programs for them in the summertime. And one of the things that I want to encourage all rising, so if your child is a junior currently, so next year they will be a senior, what you want to make sure that you do is contact Ms. Jerry Sliffman, who is our College and Career Center coordinator, and make sure that you schedule an appointment with her in the summertime. In the summertime, she schedules 1-hour appointments with individual families to talk about your child's senior year, what they need to do to get ready for the whole college application process. It's good for her to know what type of college they'll be looking for, whether it's a small private college or a public school or going to the University of Maryland, and she can make sure that you know what the deadlines are, and also she knows where the money is. So if you are the parent of a junior, you want to make sure that you schedule an appointment with Ms. Sliffman in the summertime, and so it's always good to start getting those appointments done, as she usually gets filled up. But she does quite a few of them all throughout the summer, one-on-one with the family, to talk about the college preparation process. And let's see, what else? Anybody have any questions for me? Anybody that's on the line?
Hi, this is Patty Twinlow. So I have a ninth grader. So it's the first step, we're going through the sign up with the classes while being at high school. When they're signing up for the classes, and you say you get something back in the mail, does that mean that they're going to get those classes, or is that still up in the air because as you go through the whole scheduling exercise throughout summer and so forth, that it's still...
Okay. So what you will get in the mail are the classes that they requested. Okay? Now, the final decision is made by a computer that is going to try to get them everything that they requested. Now, certainly, from time to time, a student may have to make a choice, because it could be that they're requesting an AP class that's only offered a certain time of the day, and as well as they are in the band. And so it could be possible that band and this one AP class is offered at the same time. But we have very few single, we call them singlets if it's only a class that's offered once. But sometimes when students take specific classes like concert band is only offered one time a day, but most likely their other classes are their multiple opportunities. From time to time, a student cannot get everything that they have requested. So the computer is going to try to get them everything that they requested. If there's a problem, then they get one of their students are also requested to choose a backup. But most times, we'll give them what they have requested, for the most part.
Okay? Are there any other questions? Yeah. Well, I definitely appreciate your time, Dr. Handy, and I know that we will be getting together for our monthly meeting to talk about what we are going to be doing in March, and then at our final live meeting in May. And, we definitely appreciate your time, and if it's okay with you, we'll, we'll go ahead and say thank you and good night to everybody. And
I just wanted to say, if I could just say one more thing, Carrie. I do want to thank the parents. We certainly, our teachers on Valentine's Day, the PTSA had a chocolate fountain and some fruit and some dessert. So certainly the staff, it really is rewarding for them to know that parents care and that you do this for them throughout the school year. So thank you so much to the PTSA for all that you do, and also in supporting some of our programs, such as some of the speakers that we need to bring in. We don't have money for those kinds of things, so it is really helpful for the PTSA to support those events. And also, as we're getting ready for the after prom, I just want to continue to encourage parents and for everybody to reach out to more parents to get them to volunteer at the after prom. Our parents do an amazing job at putting on a great event. So just want to thank everyone for all that you do, and I'm very grateful to our PTSA for just showing love and support to the teachers. So thank you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, does anybody else have anything else for Dr. Handy? Cool. Well, my intention is to get this PowerPoint up on the listserv and figure out how I can get Dr. Handy's report to go, the audio portion of it to go with it.
And if anybody has any questions at any time, definitely don't hesitate to contact me. And like I said, our next meeting is Tuesday, March 15th at 7:15 in the cafeteria. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a really good evening.
Thank you. Good night.
Thanks. Thanks. Bye-bye.